Good morning, brave awakened ones. This is Veronica, Lady V of HigherRealmHolistics.com, certified integrative holistic health nurse. I have a practice in North Miami Beach, Florida, and I also do sessions via Zoom or via phone for light workers or those who are awakening to the truth of this world. Help you adjust, help you find your way, your path, get through blockages. Also discover, certain illnesses. I do have 16 years experience in the medical field. Also left that behind. Don't want to be part of that world anymore. I'm an empath, intuitive, highly empathic. As you guys know, I do remote views. This is why this is NRV40 plus. The reason why I'm calling it plus is because I left this tidbit out. I left it out because, quite frankly, I was very uncomfortable talking about it. So I just, my oversoul kept jabbing at me to make sure I put it in. By the way, hang out at the end of this video. I have some important announcements to make as to, events I'm having, and things of that matter. Okay. With this NRV40 plus, the NRV I did, was it yesterday? Was in reference to when President Trump is going to make his announcement about what the evidence they've gathered on Epstein's Island and also his other estates. Okay, Epstein's other estates. And I did provide a link for all those who keep asking me. And by the way, I told you guys I don't spoon feed. Look it up. I did. I put a link in my community page whenever I put a confirmation, or I'm just going to start calling it, this is very tongue-in-cheek, okay? You guys will get it. V-proofs, okay? When I have my V-proofs, I always put a link, the video, wherever I got it from, article, I put it in my community page, okay? I have a lot of stuff in my community page, so please go to my community page and check it out. It's right there. So when Trump comes forward, this is my remote view that I did. That's where the information comes from. It's my own personal remote views. And not only I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. Literally, I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I'm in a scene. Okay. Remote views, or I get like downloads of information, intuitions, I call it, or knowings. So the remote view, I saw with Trump making the speech of what's going on at Epstein's Island, what they found, talking about the children's, the baby bones and everything. And I did say people are going to get very angry and they're going to come for those so-called elites with pitchforks, torches and pitchforks. And that is what's going to start that 3 days of darkness thing. Okay. Because they were going to want to shut down the media to make sure no one communicates, no one knows what's going on. There's going to be some blackouts here and there. So, and then they're going to have their thugs, the deep state thugs, who are going to be dressed in black with the black helmets, the Antifas. They're going to be jumping out of their black vans, bashing people on the head and things like that, causing major strife and trouble, and straight up murdering folks. That's what I saw. It was a bloody mess. So the part that I left out was that is when the state of emergency is going to be put into play. That is when Trump is going to call the state of emergency, because it's going to be bedlam and chaos, because it's going to be shocking to the earthian, as I call them, the normies, the asleep ones. It's going to be a shock to their system, and they're going to flip out. So they're going to be rioting in the streets. They're going to be going crazy. They're going to want to know who they could hold accountable, So that's what's going to cause all the melee. And, those of us who are aware out there, keep your kids safe. Keep yourself and your kids indoors when that happens. You know, there's no need to go out and protest and stuff like that, because that it's going to be met with the deep state thugs, with the Antifas. That's what's going to happen, okay? And then it's going to be state of emergency, and everybody's going to be thrown in the back of the paddy wagon. Let's put it that way. So that's what I needed to say. So just be careful with that. Know what's going on and be safe, and keep your loved ones safe, you know? So that's what you have to do in reference to that. When exactly is that speech going to come out? I was shown when he comes off. It was like he came off of one of his campaigns and then was doing it. But it was like an emergency. Like it's being kept hush-hush because they want to throw the deeps. That's when they're going to bum rush them and start arresting them. While Trump is making that speech, that's when the big arrests are going to happen, okay? They're going to bum rush them at that point when he starts making that speech. And no, I'm not warning them by doing this because it's already in play, okay? So I'm just saying this so when you guys see the state of emergency, do you remember last year that state of emergency Trump did, and it came over our phones? That was to test our phones. I saved it. Do I still have it? Oh, it's my phone way back there. Okay. Well, if you guys remember, there was a state of emergency that Trump sent to test the phones because they're going to try to cut all the lines. They're going to try to, the white hats, they're going to override it to send out that state of emergency, okay? That bulletin, that alert over our phones. If you guys remember it, that's what's coming up. I keep hearing September, but I feel it's going to be sooner than that. I don't know the exact date. Between now and September, let's put it that way. It's coming up soon. Because it's coming up real soon. They can't keep hiding it, what's going on, but things are going to get really heated. That's what I meant by messy. It's going to get very heated, okay? So, with that being said, what I would like to do to help the situation, I'm going to call for you guys, for those who are called to do some higher realm magic with me. Since we've been doing everything, I'm going to call for us to get together, okay? On Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to, how did my oversoul put it? I could do it. We're going to use the full moon energy, the Jupiter going direct energy, and the Uranus retrograde energy to abolish the victim mentality from Earth. Because that's what has people trapped and not seeing the truth, is that victim mentality. And it's a victim mentality that will make them even angrier, okay? So if we help abolish some of that energy, disperse some of that energy from the Earth, it'll go better. You know what I'm saying? It'll be better. So we're going to do that. I'll post it. I'll do more about that. Okay. And I want to say, when I did that NRV the other night, was it 3 o'clock in the morning when it happened? And twice my video went dark. It wasn't just my video that went dark. It was weird that the lamp stayed on and the light in the bathroom stayed on, but my room itself actually went dark. It wasn't just the camera. It's like everything went dark. First it went a little bit dark, and then it went completely blacked out. Then it came back, and you totally saw that if you want to call it dark pink or red orb with that white in the middle. If you have a larger screen and you look and blow it up, there's a geometric shape. That's what that white thing, and it's not the camera, it's not a trick, it's none of that. The reason why it went dark, because I meditated and I asked immediately after I got done filming, it literally was the energy. It was Aldebaran and Archangel Michael. That's why I said Aldebaran and Archangel Michael are with us in this, which is who we're going to also call on those energies to help us banish this energy. That's the color that always comes up. If you've seen, I put many pictures up, go in my community page when we do higher realm magic. It's been showing up because, well, that's part of my oversoul, that archangel oversoul. And Aldebaran, I'm very close with Aldebaran, and it shows up like that with the geometric shape, sometimes shaped like an angel inside, and it's always, and it moves around, it dances around. If I have other videos from the higher realm magic that you could see that. It's not a lens flare. No, it shows up like that. That's why it went dark, because the reason why everything went dark, it was just sucking up all the energy to form. And you could see it forming. Like when I start the video, there's nothing there. And then you start seeing the white little by little. Then you see the pink, and it gets stronger and stronger. Then it sucks up all the energy. Then poof, it's there. Full blown. It's there. Okay, which is cool, because I was told that we're going to see these more physically in the physical realm. I've been seeing not just the sparks, but the actual orbs just zooming by in front of me, back and forth. They're not flies, for goodness sakes. Take a good look again. You will see they're like wisps. The shapes are like angelic shape or fairy shape. It's like when you take a look at them close, and they're translucent too. So those aren't flies. Flies don't look like that. Flies don't move like that. Okay. So, it's up to you whether you want to see what's really right in front of your face, or you want to stay in denial. That's your business, not mine. I know the truth. Okay. So yeah, they're manifesting right there because of my energies vibrating so high enough that it's able to manifest it into the physical, so you guys could see it too. So that's great. Yeah, so that we're going to do that. And to do it, you could have a moonstone, clear crystal quartz, amethyst, and I'm going to have also, you don't have to have all of them. Don't ask me questions. Should I have this? Did it? Please make up your minds on what you want. You're a master too. I don't need to baby step you all the way. Figure it out. I'm just giving suggestions out here. And I'm also going to have, because of Sirius energy is going to be with this too, I'm going to have my, I'm looking at it right now. It keeps calling to me my lapis lazuli with me too. And a white candle. I don't care what type of white candle. I'm just going to use a tea light candle, a white tea light candle. And I'm going to use my Holy Spirit, my banishing oil. For those of you who've joined in my spells and made that, if you have banishing oil, use some banishing oil too. All right, so we're going to do that Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm so sick and tired of this stinking energy, the freaking energy of the victimhood, the victim mentality. They're playing it so hard and strong. I'm sick of it, and the higher rules the lower. We're the higher. It's time for us. And it's a spell. It is a glamour that has been placed over the humans. It is. It's a total glamour. It is a spell. They're walking around like zombies. Because I was like, I have so many people asking me, what are we going to do with those energies right now? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The harmonic convergence energy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we already did so much already, people. We did. Look back. For all those who joined me, we've been going at it for the past few months. Since the beginning of the year, I've been doing live streams. I've been putting out the meditations. We've been doing things together. We did the Holy Spirit. We already united in one of the Holy Spirit last month. Okay, we did that. We grounded. We abolished the lower timeline. We anchored in the higher timeline. We've been ahead of the game. Those who've been hanging with me, everything people are doing now, we did months ago. Or a month ago. We already did them. We already did them. If you didn't do them yet, you can go back and do it. It's still good. You could just follow it, okay? So now we're going to do this, because I am over it. I am so over this victim mentality. I am so over this spell. And, before I went to bed, I said, my oversoul, what can I do with this energy? And boom, it was given to me real quick and shown what to do. So we're going to do that, because once we get rid of this as much as we can, you know, it will wake some folks up so a lot of this foolishness can stop, okay? Because, you know, we're stronger than them. Our magic is stronger because we're higher. We're coming from a higher place. Therefore, we rule over them. They don't rule over us. Is this higher realm magician? Is it alchemist? Please, come on now. So what else did I want to say? All right. Well, this Saturday coming up, very busy this Saturday. It's tomorrow. So 8 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. YouTube live stream. Please don't ask me questions I'm already saying. I'm getting so irritated now because people keep asking me stuff and I already said it in the video, and they're emailing me and sending me messages nonstop. It's like, just listen to the video, man. It's right there. YouTube, free, tomorrow, live stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to abolish the victim mentality from Earth, okay? And then also tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at my office, North Miami Beach, Florida, we're going to have the free event, okay, where we're going to do Reiki, meditation, talk about ascension. All right, free parking, okay, right off the 95. We're there for a couple of hours, okay? So feel free to come. And also Sunday, we're going to, yes, Sunday I'm having my webinar. Yes? Yeah, Sunday I'm having my webinar. I have information on my webinar. And all the webinars, yes, they're good. They're good for when they're ready, when you're ready. Okay? That's the way I say it. They're ready when you're ready. The webinars, okay? Even the higher realm magic, they're ready when you're ready. I have meditations too on my website. And this is my tea. This is actually from my book. I took it from my book, How the Caterpillar Flew, A Journey of Self-Discovery, children's book, available on all major online book retailers. And this is my merch. You know, I have lots of merch, t-shirts, hoodies, and stuff. Go to my website, higherrealmholistic.com. And I also have my other book called When Angels Come to Play. And the t-shirts and the How the Caterpillar Flew children's book, they do ship, yeah, all the books actually, both ship worldwide. Okay, so Lady V out. I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Okay, and thank you, my Patreons. Feel free to join. That helps me keep things going. Okay, especially when I do the free stuff, it helps me keep things going because, you know, paying for a platform and paying for an office is not cheap. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Data V out.